The world's full of examples of empires topple because they did not embrace a new technology. You know, the Romans needed the Etruscans to whiff and for the Greeks to take their eye off the ball. And then, you know, one thing leads to another. When you get enough power, you start to become more closed-minded. Right? If you have enough money and enough power, you don't need to learn anything new. What we see going on right now is every single powerful person in the world is asked the question, what do you think of Bitcoin? Everybody, the premier of Russia, every world leader, every major investor, every major influencer, everybody's got to have an opinion. Ask yourself the question, how many of them spend 100 hours studying Bitcoin to form an opinion? I don't think there's a single person with a negative opinion that spent 100 hours studying it. I don't think you're out on the limb there. I just think the world's full of people that they haven't spent 10 hours studying it.
And there you had a quick excerpt from Michael Saylor, and basically what he's telling you is educate yourself in this space. Everybody's got an opinion, but how much education has been done on the back end to form that opinion on the topic at hand? You have to ask yourself that question. So when you get into the crypto space, education is key. That's why the Bitcoin Bros are here for you. Go to our website, Bitcoin Bros 101. We have a package that some of our students are picking up right now. We have 9+ hours intro to crypto course and trading for beginners. Education's key once again, and we have these 2 books, the Crypto Millionaire ebook, Getting Started, and the Crypto Millionaire ebook, Technical Analysis 101. Once again, educate yourself and become a part of the community. Don't just buy into the hype. If you want to join the Bitcoin Bros community, we have 1 seat left at this price per month on our Patreon. Patreon.com/Bitcoin Bros. Once this is done, the price is definitely going up. So once again, education is key. Find a community, plug in, and be a student to the game. Getting straight into the price action, what do we see? What do we anticipate? Now, we had Bitcoin run up. The recent rally run to that almost $74,000 price target. And since then, we've had a retracement. The current time it's recording, the retracement from the previous all-time high is roughly a almost 14% retracement. What do we see? Are we going to see lower price action? Looking at this on the 4-hour, we see this could be an ABC corrective wave. This could be leg 1, leg 2, and a potential leg 3 to the upside. How high could this leg 3 go? We'll look at that in a little bit, but there's another corrective wave pattern that could play out. This could come back up and be A, B, C, and then this could then be a macro A leg, a macro B leg, and then a macro C leg. And how low will that C leg go? There's no guarantee that we're going to just have a continuation to the upside. Right now, we're in a place in the market where it could go this way, 50% chance. It could go this way, 50% chance. Anybody that guarantees you this, they might be lying, because there's no guarantees in financial markets. Right here, a descending broadening wedge is a pattern that's forming. So if we look at this scenario back on our chart, let's clean this chart up a little bit. Let's draw this descending broadening wedge really quick. Okay, so this is textbook descending broadening wedge, which is a bullish indication once again. You got 3 touch points on the bottom support levels. 1, 2, 3. After that third, then what do you see? You have a higher low. Current time it's recording, that's where we are. And taking a look at this once again, 1, 2, 3, you get the higher low, then the breakout of this descending pattern. So at the current time it's recording, where this level is around the $66,000 to $67,000 range. So if we do get a run up, we have to break through this level. One thing we want to pay attention to is this level here, this blue line. This is the 200 moving average. Right now it's around 62.4K. This is the 20 moving average. Right now this is around the $64,000, almost $65,000 range. So these lines diverge and then they converge. If this 20 moving average crosses over the 200, that's going to be bearish for the Bitcoin price action. So are we going to get this A, B, macro, C leg play out? Could we go down into the 50s? That's a possibility. Are we going to get this broadening wedge play out? Right now, that's a possibility. One other thing that we also mentioned in our Patreon. Once again, if you want to get involved, you can. We listed this the other day for our Patreon members. This is a potential breakout play too. As you see, this could be a inverse head and shoulders pattern. So let's get to the charts. Now, where's this head and shoulders pattern playing out from? So this is going to be the neckline right here. We're going to denote this in a different color just so the black lines don't get misinterpreted. So let's do orange. Okay, so you see that this is the neckline here. At the current time it's recording, this could be one shoulder, this could be a head, and this could be the formation of a third shoulder. If this plays out, where does this technical target take you up to? Now remember, let's zoom into this. When you're measuring these technical targets, how do you measure them? You measure them from the candle bodies, not the wicks. So the bottom of this head is right here at 61.8, almost 9K, and you go straight up to the neckline. Boom. So that's the distance we got to measure here. And if you take a look at this candle right here, this candle is actually a trend reversal candle. It's inverse hammer. So this is why this came back up, and this could be the start of an uptrend. And once again, taking a look at this book here, the Technical Analysis 101, we go over this in the Technical Analysis book and also the course. If you want to pick it up, no pressure, but that's why we made it for you. Educate yourself. Where does this technical target break out? So it depends on where we hit this neckline. So if we come up in the same fashion we came down, it could be around that $67,000 range. So we just pull this up to see where this breakout target could be. This continuation to the upside could take us up to. Look at the technical target. It takes us up to almost 75,000. Looking at 74.68. Depending on where this breaks out, it could be a little bit higher, which could take you into that $75,000 mark. But that's all the scenarios we're seeing right now. We're seeing a potential inverse head and shoulders pattern, which is bullish. We're seeing a potential descending broadening wedge pattern, which is bullish. And also, this could be a corrective ABC, and then we could get an impulsive ABC, and then from that impulsive B leg, we would then finish out the third leg in some fashion like this, breaking that previous resistance, and Bitcoin could shoot down into the $50,000 range. There are some people calling for the low $50,000 as far as the price target goes. So this, looking on the macro, would be an overall corrective A leg, a retracement of a B leg, and that would be your C leg. So that's what that would look like. So that's the three setups we see. Bitcoin right now is in between this 220 moving average. You want to wait and see if it holds these levels. The level to pay attention to right now is the 62.4K range. The ultimate invalidation pattern of this descending broadening wedge and also the inverse head and shoulders is the 61.9K range. If we have a wick down to that, no big deal. I'm talking about candle close bodies. So this is on the 4 hour. Every one of these candles represents 4 hours of price action. So if we get a close under those levels, then there's going to be some more downwards pressure for Bitcoin. We could get this relief rally too, remember, and this is the level you got to pay attention to, around that $69,000 peak. If we get back comfortably above 69K, then we know that this technical target is underway. But if we get a rejection, this could just be that macro ABC corrective wave pattern. That's what the Bitcoin bros see. Bitcoin's either going to do one or the other. But right now, this is a no trade zone. You can dollar cost average into these lower positions. As we've seen, there's a 13% retracement current time it's recording from the previous all-time high. But as far as trading with leverage, very risky right now, because this could easily come down or have this rally up. If you want to play this rally to the upside, definitely use stop losses 100%. Once again, if you want to get involved with the Bitcoin bros, we got one seat left at this price. This price is definitely going up. And with that, I'm Sean with the Bitcoin bros. If you guys like this technical analysis content, please smash the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and show us some love. And with that, that's all I have for you, and I'm out.